For question 7, it says solve the system of equations below. And again, we're given two equations. Okay, so now we have to find out if it's going to be A or B, which has one solution, C, which has no solution, and D, infinitely many solutions. Okay, so let's go through our hints. Hint number 1, I'm looking at my equations. I'm thinking I have to do the elimination method, but here's a problem. I don't see anything that will be eliminated automatically. So what I'm going to have to do in this case, I'm going to negate one of the equations. Let me take this one and negate it. So I'm going to take this equation, I'm putting my parentheses around it, and I'm putting a negative to show I'm going to negate this whole equation. Now, when I negate the equation, right, here's what my new equation will be. So remember, all the signs inside here, once I negate it, makes it the opposite. So when I had a positive 2x, it now becomes negative 2x. The plus 4y becomes minus 4y, and the negative 10 now becomes positive 10. So that's my first hint. I negated the equation in order for me to make it that I change all the signs. And what will happen now by me doing that, it'll make it that when I have my the first equation, it can do some eliminating. That's hint 1. Hint 2. Now I rewrote the equation that was up here. It's the same thing, just so I could put both of them over each other so that we can now add them together. So for hint 2, I'm going to add these two equations together. All right, and let's see what happens when we add them together. 2x and a negative 2x, when they're added together, will make 0x, right? Or just 0. A positive 4y and a negative 4y will also make 0. All right? And that will be equal to 10 plus 10, which is 20. So all I'm doing is adding my equations, and these two were eliminated, giving me 0. The 4y and the negative 4y makes an elimination, so I really have 0, because 0 plus 0 is 0, which is now equal to, on the other side of the equal sign, is 20. So here goes my hint 2. When I added my two equations, I have 0 is equal to 20. That's hint number 2. Hint 3. So now I have 0 is equal to 20. Now we know that's not true. We know 0 is not equal to 20. So we have to now look at our choices to see which one would be making sense of what's here. All right. And this 0 is not equal to 20. Now we have these A and B, which represents one solution. So remember, one solution means that when I have the two lines, these two lines over here, that there was going to be one point, and it would have been a coordinate. That would have been an x value and a y value, like we see here. That would have been one solution, right? No solution would look something like this. It's going to be the two lines, but the two lines are parallel to each other, right? They do not intersect each other. I know this is a line. Forget this part right here, but that's a line, right? And then these two lines do not intersect, all right? And infinitely many solutions, well, there it is. Infinitely many solutions is going to be two lines that are on top of each other. And because the fact that they share the same space with each other, that means all the points, they have infinite amount of points that they have in common. So which one of these choices would be related to these situations? And keep in mind, you have 0 is equal to 20. So algebraically, which one would be represented here? All right. Those are your 3 hints. See if that can help you to be able to find the answer to this question. Hope that was helpful. Good luck.